Continuing investigation into the misuse of taxpayer dollars in Monument. Tonight, an ethics complaint has been filed against Mayor Mitch LeKind, who didn't even know he was being investigated until News 5 told him about it. Well, 3 former town council members filed it through the state's independent ethics commission. News 5's Eleanor Sheehan with a closer look at the claims being made against LeKind and his reaction.
The complaint stems from allegations that surfaced after last November's election. In December, we reported the Monument Town Council voted to conduct an investigation into claims that taxpayer money was misused leading up to the election. According to this complaint, in December, the Monument Town Council chose an attorney from Castle Rock, Grant Vanderyacht, to investigate whether electioneering and misappropriation of funds happened in the run-up to the November 2022 election. His investigation revealed the town paid a local print company more than $2,500 to make door hangers and yard signs in favor of ballot question 2A. The measure asked voters whether the town should adopt a new charter with a home rule form of government. Voters approved it. According to the investigator's report, he found, quote, an overwhelming amount of evidence and statements support that there was a deliberate attempt to purchase material in question with TOM funds and to hide those purchases from the public. A resolution document from the town of Monument shows that during the investigation, Mayor Mitch LeKind hired his own personal attorney from the Sherman and Howard law firm to, quote, provide advice on matters related to the Vanderyacht investigation. Once the investigator released his report, the town council passed a resolution disavowing it. An invoice shows the law firm charged the mayor more than $20,000 for the work. On April 3rd, the town council voted to use town money to pay for those fees. A second town resolution states the firm was, quote, providing for the interest of the town of Monument, and therefore it's both legal and appropriate for the town to pay for the invoice in the reduced amount, $20,737.
We're not talking about just the electioneering anymore. We're talking about a continued use of taxpayer dollars for the personal benefit of elected officials.
On August 7th, former Monument Councilwoman Darcy Schoening and Kelly Elliott filed a complaint with the Independent Ethics Commission.
You're now going to have the taxpayers pay your legal bills when you told in the town in a town hall meeting that was recorded and was out on YouTube that this was your attorney. So that's your job to pay for that. And I said, this is a mess. This can't happen. We're not going to let this board abuse the taxpayers of Monument.
This was the initial complaint filed to the IEC, more than 200 pages. The IEC won't be investigating everything in the complaint. On Tuesday, they released this order of dismissal. They say they will focus only on whether the mayor attempted to influence members of the town council and if he had personal private interests in meetings that happened on April 11th. That was the day 2 resolutions discrediting the investigator's report and allowing the town to pay for the mayor's legal fees were signed. Councilmember Steve King acted as the mayor pro tem and signed the resolution authorizing the attorney fee payment. When News 5 reached out to Mayor LeKind on Tuesday for an interview, he was unaware an ethics complaint had been filed against him. In a statement to News 5, he said in part, quote, we have absolutely nothing to hide and have been above board with our community, council members, and staff, and look forward to sharing our side of the story once the IEC investigation formally concludes. Mayor LeKind has 30 days to respond to the complaint. Then the IEC will begin its investigation. After the investigation is completed, the former city councilwoman who filed the complaint, as well as the mayor, will receive a copy of the report. Then there'll be a hearing where both parties can provide evidence and arguments to the IEC commissioners. Those commissioners will then decide whether the mayor violated Colorado ethics laws. IEC does not know how long the investigation will take. Typically, they are a few months, but can last up until a year. In the studio, Eleanor Sheehan, News 5.